Hello and welcome to this tutorial focusing on the Bacchus NOR form. Now previously we looked at how the symbols are used, the four major symbols that are used in Bacchus NOR form. Let's have a little look at a practical example. Let's consider a pack of cards. So for example, there we are, there's a pack of cards in front of us. We can see that there are four suits. Each card has a defined value, and there are 13 values in total, giving us, of course, 52 cards. So let's have a think about how that might be written out in Bacchus NOR form, because what we want to do is we want to define, down to its lowest number, what a pack of cards is. So we would start off with something like define at our meta level playing cards. Let's spell that correctly. Playing cards. There we go. So we've said playing cards. So we've defined a syntactic item. Playing cards colon equals. So now we're saying playing cards are defined by or consist of. Well, let's have a look at the image. Well, we know that playing cards consist of a suit and a value. So let's put that in. So we know that playing cards have a suit and they must have a value. You can't have a 0 of hearts, for example, or a 0 of diamonds. So we need a suit and we need a value. So there we go. So we've defined playing cards as at the uppermost level, if you like, of comprising or being defined by a suit and a value. For example, the 4 of spades. But we can take that further. So let's have a consider on this. Let's have a look at our images of playing cards. Well, we know the images here, they're saying, right, okay, a suit has a colour and it has a symbol. So a diamond is defined by red and a diamond shape. A heart is defined by red and a heart shape, spades, clubs, and so on. So let's have a think about this, how we're going to define suit. First of all, we put our chevron in. So we're saying that suit is defined by either a heart or a club or a spade or a diamond. Let's take a moment to pause on this. Let's see what we've done. So at the top level, or the meta level, we have defined what playing cards are, and playing cards are represented by suits and values. However, we haven't defined yet what suits are. So down here at the next level down, we are defining the syntactic item suit by saying that a suit is either a heart or a club, a spade or diamonds. So you can imagine if you had a pack of cards and you opened them up and you laid them all out face up so you could see the values. If you had let's say an octagon, then you would immediately think, well, hold on a second, that doesn't follow the rules for a suit, because a suit must be either a heart, a club, a spade or a diamond. But if we look up here at our meta level, right at the top, we also have values, yet we haven't defined what values are. So what we need to do now is to define our values. So a value is defined by colon equals either an ace or, put the straight line in there, or a 2 or a 3 or a 4 and so on, all the way up, of course, to the king. So let's have a look at our image. So there we go. So we have ace, 2, 3, 4, and we could carry on up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, and king. So we've defined what values are. So we've said playing cards are defined by a suit and a value. But then we ask the question, well, what do we mean by suit? What is allowable for suits? Well, the syntactic items, or the items allowed for suits, are hearts, clubs, spades, and diamonds. But we then need to turn to, well, what are values? Well, we say, well, values are defined by ace, 2, 3, 4, and all the way up. But let's think about this. We've said what a suit is. A suit is a heart, a club, a spade, or a diamond. But there's another layer of granularity, or another layer of detail that we can go into. Because we have here an item called a heart. So what we now need to do is define what a heart is. So a heart is comprised of, or is defined by, being red. So you could say, if you opened up your pack of cards, and there we are, it had a heart on it, or it looked like a heart, but it was green. I think, well, does that conform to my rule for saying what a heart is? Now, in standard card playing, hearts are red. But what else do we need? Well, we also need a symbol. So, what do we need? Well, we need a heart-shaped symbol. So we've now defined what a heart is. The definition of a heart is that it is red and that it comprises a heart-shaped symbol. Now I would then need to, of course, repeat this process, because as well as having hearts, I also have spades. Now spade is black and it's a spade shaped symbol. So if we open up our pack of cards and we're following the rules for what defines a suit, and we looked in the spades, we said, right, it's black, but it's got a diamond on it, they would then not conform to the syntactic rules. So if this was a program, it would fail. So let's just finish this off. So we've got spades, so we've got clubs. Well, clubs we know are black, and clubs have a club shaped symbol. Now you might go even further than this, of course, and define what a club shaped symbol looks like, but that's not the point of what we're doing here today. So we'll just paste that one in for diamonds, so that we have a faux set of card. Oh, I could spell diamond there. D-I-A-M-O-N-D. So a diamond is defined by being red. Well, we know that, but it's not a heart-shaped symbol. It is a diamond-shaped symbol. Diamond-shaped symbol. So let me just pull that up there so that we can see what we've got. So in Bacchus-Naur form, or Bacchus-Naur notation, if we were talking about playing cards, a playing card is defined by a suit and a value. A suit is defined by either being a heart, or a club, or a spade, or a diamond. It can't be any other than that. And then we're into, well, okay, so how will I know it's a heart? Well, a heart is defined by being red and being heart-shaped. A spade is defined by being black and spade-shaped. So on for clubs, so on for diamonds. But then we think, okay, well, what values are allowed? Well, in a pack of cards, if we look at our image, there we go, we go from ace to king. So there we're defining value as being either an ace, or 2, or 3, or 4, all the way up to kings. Of course, we could add in jokers here if we wanted. Some packs of cards, many packs of cards have jokers. So that could be an optional item. Now, if it's an optional item, what we do with that is put in our and symbol. Just put in the comma there rather than the full stop. Put in our and symbol, and remember, for Bacchus-Naur form, a value for us can be defined as also being a joker, but because it's in braces, that is optional. You may have a joker, you may not have a joker, but if there was no joker present, it wouldn't upset the rules, the program wouldn't fail. If there was a joker present, again, it wouldn't upset the rules, because it's allowed. Thank you very much for listening to this tutorial that focuses on defining a pack of cards in Bacchus Nor form.